Hi, my name is Schaefer, and this is my statement of faith. I believe in any fearful moment, God is there. I was 12 years old when I climbed into the deer stand for the first time to hunt for me. Not to sit and watch my grandpa, but for me. There are several things I remember about that day. I was really excited to be going. I was tired since it was so early. I had a pocket full of mini candy bars to snack on that Grandma sent along. I also remember it was very windy when I started to climb up the ladder. The wind nearly blew me off the ladder. This scared me and I wasn't sure what to do. I didn't want Grandpa to know I was scared, so I just climbed up and acted like I was okay. I think that God decided to calm the wind right then so I could make it to the top and get into the deer stand instead of allowing me to fall off the ladder or give up on hunting. God was with me the whole time. Isaiah 43 verse 1 says, "For I am the Lord your God, who takes hold of your right hand and says to you, 'Do not fear, I will help you.'" The rest of the day was very sunny and calm. God also helped me by letting me know He was there. Psalm 16:8 says, "I know the Lord is always with me. I will not be shaken, for He is right beside me." I believe that in death the light shines through. My second faith story was when I filled in for the Alexandria Bantam AA hockey team. It was like God was completely in charge. My team was playing in Roseau when the Bemidji Bantam AA coach called my dad to see if we could be home in time for me to fill in as a goalie for the Alexandria team. They were scheduled to play later that same day. As soon as my game was over, I said yes and we raced back home to get to the game. When we got to the rink, the teams were warming up and I joined them. I learned on the way that the reason they needed a sub was because one of their goalies was sick and another was injured. What I also learned was that the entire team had just received bad news. A member of their B team had just lost his dad in a farming accident that afternoon. It was a major blow to their whole hockey association. I knew it would be a difficult game for them to play. What was cool about the game was that I got to know a lot of them. But what really surprised me is the faith in God that they had. They prayed together before the game, and it was a player that led the prayer, not the coach. I know hockey players can have rough stereotypes, but these guys were showing what was in their hearts. Even though we didn't win, they still had faith in God. Romans 14 verse 8 says, we live for the Lord. If we die for the Lord." Confirmation has provided a lot of fun with my group. Sharing stories, working at the food shelf, and having ice cream with our group leaders, Mike and Jeff. Confirmation has also taught me that even though Jesus performs miracles, He is also human, has been a teenager like me. In John 11 verse 35 it says, Jesus wept. Weeping is one of the most human things and shows that emotion Jesus felt as part of the human experience. He was able to walk in our world, feel our emotions, and He died for our sins. My faith started with my grandma because she talks about the things that God has done around her and what she does to thank God, like praying before meals, going to Bible studies, volunteering at church, and by talking to me. God will be a part of my journey forward by me participating more in church, maybe joining a Bible group. I've never been on a mission trip, but I plan to in the year 2022 to Jamaica. I believe that God created the universe, earth, the heavens, and all the things inside earth, but I have many questions about the knowledge that He had to create all of this. I also have questions about how God was created. How did He just turn up and create the universe and the galaxy? I believe that in the resurrection of Christ, I believe that through God anything can be done. I believe that my faith journey is not done. My future faith goals and plans will include me staying at Calvary, participating in the senior youth group, and hopefully going to the 2022 mission trip to Jamaica. Job 17 verse 9 says, "The righteous keep moving forward, and those with clean hands become stronger and stronger." Job 17:9 will be the verse I will always keep in mind throughout my faith journey. Thank you, Pastor Janelle, Pastor Nate, Pastor Andrew, and Pastor Jeremiah for guiding me through this confirmation journey, helping me dig deeper into my faith. Thank you to my parents and for always being there when I have needed you. And thank you to everyone for listening to my statement of faith.